A federal rule protecting renters from eviction from certain federally backed properties has expired. That means eviction proceedings can start this week. The 9 Team's Patty Santos tells us what you need to know about your rights.
So a month ago, we were getting about 115 applications coming in. Last week, we started getting about 200 applications per day.
The city of San Antonio says applications for the COVID-19 Emergency Housing Assistance Program are increasing for a variety of reasons. One of them is the end of the CARES Act federal moratorium on evictions protection. That means unpaid rent from as far back as April is due now.
The takeaway is if you haven't paid rent and you can't pay rent, you need to be talking to the city, to the county immediately to see if they can help you out.
Genevieve Fajardo with St. Mary's Law School says the protection applied to those living in properties backed by federally funded programs under the Housing and Urban Development Department, the Federal Housing Administration, Fannie Mae, and Freddie Mac, among others. Although some exceptions could help some stay in their homes longer.
Some very limited groups of people may still be protected from eviction until August 31st. And that's the exact kind of thing that we would want to talk to someone about on the hotline.
If you're not protected, keep this in mind. Landlords will give you a 30-day notice to vacate before filing for an eviction. Fajardo says this is time you can use to strike a payment plan. Every eviction notice must come with a tenant's rights information letter explaining how the eviction process works and resources available. If you have questions about your eviction, there is a free hotline you can call. That number is 210-570-6135. Congress is currently working on a $1 trillion bill that could help renters, but that has not yet been approved. Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
The city of San Antonio paid out more than half of the money it has set aside to help struggling families pay their rent and utilities amid the pandemic. It expects the money it has left to run out in September. If you live within city limits, you can still apply by going to covid19.sanantonio.gov.